Creating your first CSS page. Hi guys, as I promised last time, today we're going to create a fully operational CSS page. And as you can see these jets behind me, it is going to be on, let's say, aerospace website. So the first thing I will do here is to create a new project, and the new project will be called my page. Okay, and now inside it, of course, I will create the HTML file. So let's write index.html, select OK, and I will open it in the Sublime Text, and I will actually remove the first folder from the project, and I will open, so press here open folder, and I will open my page folder, select it. So okay, I will close this window and I will actually open it in the other one where it pop up. So here we have our index file, and I will also create the CSS folder. So let's add a new folder. Let's write CSS, and inside the CSS folder, let's create a new file. Press Ctrl S, and the file will be called style.css. That's it. And let's create one more folder, and that will be called images. Okay, so that's it. Let's first go to the folder images here and actually add this picture of the jet that I found, which is HD picture 1920 to 1080. Okay, that's it. We have this picture now. So the other thing that I will do is I will go to my page folder and simply run the index.html file. Okay, so we have it displayed here, and let's start writing first the index.html file, and then we'll add the style with the style CSS file. So let's write here HTML, and then the title will be space house. Just under it I will add a link, so write link, and the link will refer to our CSS file. So let's write CSS / style.css. Okay, and this is it. Now let's start writing in the body. So let's write header, and the ID of our header will be main dash header, and inside the header we would like to have a div class, and the class will be container. Okay, and then I'll write h1 space house. Okay, so we're done with the header now, and then let's add a nav bar. So let's write nav ID, and the ID will be navigation, and inside let's write div, in here class, and the class will be container, and then let's write here ul ly. So here we're creating some type of list, and these are going to be the different tabs where the user can go. So ly a hashtag, okay, and then home. Then let's copy this, and let's create some more entries. So here I will write news, and then blog, and finally information. Okay, so we're done with that, and then let's write section ID poster, and then div, and here the class will be container again, and inside let's write header1, and the header here will be some random text. So let's write ORM, and I will delete part of this text because I don't want our header to be too huge. Okay, so I think that's enough, and that section is now closed. So let's create another container. So let's write div class, and again container, Okay, and here I write section with ID main, okay, and then let's write h1 welcome. So we welcome the people in our website, and then let's write a paragraph, and this will be again some ORM, okay. I will just make this one shorter again. So that's it. Here we have a paragraph, and let's write here a site. So we're gonna have something on the site. You will see how this is actually working, and then ID scroll bar, and let's again write P ORM. Let's add something smaller, and we're done with that. Actually, our website, the HTML type of our website is almost ready, but let's now add a footer. So footer ID footer, and then P copyright copy, and then 2021 space house. Okay, let's save this, and actually let's reload this file now and see what we have here. So this is what we have until actually we haven't implemented yet the CSS. Okay, so let's now implement the CSS and see how this actually is going to change. So let's write here body, and then background color light gray, then color black, then font dash family Arial Helvetica and sans serif. Okay, then we would like the font size to be 16 pixels, and line height will be 1.6 em, and then the margin will be 0. Okay, so this is for the main body. We want to have these base parameters, and now we'll start modifying each of the components in that body. And if you go to the HTML file, you can see the body is here, so everything inside it now will have these applications. And if I save it, you will see how the text kind of gets modified. Okay, so let's make a container here, container, and everything that is marked as container will change when we change this. So let's write width. We would like it to be 70% of our page. Then the margin is going to be auto, like we did last time, and then the overflow will be hidden. And actually we're ready with the container, and now I will add the hashtag main header. So now we can modify the main header. Let's write background color dark blue, and the color will be white. Okay, let's actually see what changes we applied already. So you can basically see our main header that is black yet, but let me actually change this with semicolon. So our main header is actually now white because we set it here, and the background color is blue, and we also are having the whole news block information here, and some bits of the website they went a little bit in. Okay, so that's it for now, but let's continue. So now I would like to modify main header 1, okay, and the margin left I would like to position it to be 20px because I would like to move the main header actually a little bit inside. Okay, and then let's write navigation margin left background color, and the background color will be gray here, and then let's write color. So this will be the color of the text, will be white. Okay, this will be our navigation. Then let's write navigation, and I will add a hashtag here, and I would modify the header one. Okay, so for header one, I want background color. Oh, sorry, we actually don't have header one here. I will modify the UL. Okay, so and this is for this navigation, home, news, block, information. Okay, so the UL I will modify it with padding of 0. Then the list style will be inline, and this will make everything there to be inline. And then margin left, now I will add it, of 20 pixels. Okay, let's see what happened. So here, and yeah, you can see now this color change here to the gray, and we need to add one more bit to the navigation. So let's write navigation, then ly to change the lines, and now I will add display inline as well. And now you can see that everything that we have is inline, so they are not anymore, the navigation is not anymore one under another, but they're on the same line. Finally, for the navigation, I will add navigation A for the text, and I'll write color white, then text decoration will be none, font size will be 18px, and the padding right will be 15 pixels. And pretty much that's it, guys, for the navigation. Let's see our final result. And you can see how it is. They're now white and they have enough spacing between them. Now let's create our poster. So I write poster, and I will actually copy this. So poster, and let's write background image, and I'm going to use the image that I downloaded already. So let's write URL slash images slash jet.png. Then background position will be center. The height I will make it to 300px. The margin bottom will be 30px. And finally, the text align will be center. Okay. So now let's design the header in our poster. So here I write poster h1, and then inside let's write color black, then font size will be 50 pixels. After that, the line height will be 1.6 em, and then the padding of the top will be 30 pixels. Okay, and this is our design of the poster, guys. So let's run it, and you can see how the text is displayed kind of in the middle. And that's it with the poster actually. So let's move on to the main text, which is the welcome message that you can see here. So let's write main, and then float left, then the width will be 65%, and then the padding will be 0-30 px, and then the box sizing will be border box. Okay, now let's design the main footer. So let's write main dash footer, and here background gray, then the color will be black, then the text align will be center, the padding will be 20 pixels, and we'll create a margin top which is going to be equal to 40 pixels. Okay, that's it guys. And finally I will write here media max width, and this will be 600 pixels, is going to be the max width. And then let's write main width 100%, and it will float to none. Okay, then for the scroll bar we'll write width 100% again, then float none, and pretty much that's it. So let's run our site now and see what's gonna happen. So actually here it should be only footer, guys. So let's see now, and you can see now how the footer is displayed exactly in the middle, and we're also having the scroll bar here. So pretty much this is the website that I want to show you how to create, and how you can basically position the text on different places in your website, create header, then create a navigation, and so on. This is some basic example. Of course the website is not functional because it needs way more work, but this is pretty much a way to see how the CSS works when you're trying to create a real world website. That was it for today guys. I really appreciate that you watched these lectures, and now you are ready to start with the GSAP.